Riley's here, and welcome to the Sparks Show, where we got comedy, news, and two forgettable digs.
With Sparks.
You've got tiny wrists.
Pike.
Hates French toast and your children.
And you, the committee.
Yo, what up, fucker?
Subscribe now and become a committee member. Let's rock.
That's what I'm talking about.
I have been double vaccinated. Oh, wow. I'm sure everyone in the house is going, what is he yelling about down there?
Yeah, shut up, Dad. Jesus.
Here we are, born to be kings, we're the princes of the universe. Yeah, yeah. No idea.
I don't. What was that one?
That's Queen.
It sounds familiar.
I am immortal. I have inside me blood of kings. Yeah. No?
I haven't seen the movie. No.
That's the band Queen. And they did a song for Highlander.
Okay. Are you telling me they have songs before the movie?
I think they
I'm kidding.
recorded that song for the film. I might be wrong on that, but boy, does it fucking fit. I'll tell you that much.
Well, look at you. You just seem healthier. Like you say, invincible.
Totally. Never going to die. I'm pretty sure that's what it means when you get the second vaccination shot. Plus, I'll admit, I am not a caffeine boy, but I have been sipping the old tea this morning. So I might be a little more chipper than usual because I have fucking narcotics pumping through my veins right now.
Oh, tea. Tea is for caffeine via tea. It's for children. Okay, that's like it's caffeine 101. Basically, you just had a lollipop and you're hyped up on sugar. I'm on my third cup of black coffee.
Oh, wow.
All right.
Dude,
and
if
look
I
at
had
me.
3 cups of coffee, I would be able to run through walls. I'm pretty sure I would.
Dude, doesn't that sound fun?
Kool-Aid man busting through things. Sorry, what?
Wouldn't that be fun though? Give it a try sometime.
It would.
I just read that they did a study and they found that the perfect number of cups of coffee per day is 5. Yeah, they said you should drink 5 a day to stay alert. It makes you, what else say? Your memory will be better and you'll learn stuff faster.
Yeah, because you're basically on meth. Who is this written by? Mr. Folger?
Yeah, big coffee pumping out studies.
Written by Mr. Coffee himself.
They did say it came out of Portugal. Which is
yeah, sure.
Probably I imagine
caffeine addicts,
involved in the coffee game somehow.
Sure, the country right next to the one that invented napping midday. I wonder why they were like, yeah, you guys need 5 cups of coffee, slackers. The siesta.
Which country was the nap one?
Yeah.
Which one was that? Spain.
Spain invented the siesta. And Portugal's like the dingleberry of Spain, just hanging on the end there.
It is.
They're real
beautiful though.
Beautiful, gorgeous. Never been there.
Yeah,
I've heard it's great. Well, welcome to the show. It's a comedy finance podcast. As you can tell, we are definitely not qualified to talk about finance, but yet we weasel it in every single show. And who knows?
Travel is more our expertise. World travel.
Exactly. We're going to get to, we're going to try to weasel in some finance today. Normally, as Pike will say, I give out seminars and I just sit there and I just go on and on and on about things that are just titillating to my spirit. But today, Pike, we're diving into our own audience. We call the lovely, lovely person that enjoys this program, the one that enjoys this program, the committee. So the committee voices some stuff on whether it's rating and reviews over on Apple Podcasts, or They leave YouTube comments. We take time, we dissect them, and we call it common investing. We're going to be doing that later on. We got the news that matters, hopefully, because I didn't find any. I know Pike probably did, which is great. Thank you.
I got one. Oh, it's so good.
Thank you so much. And we're going to be talking about the committee a little bit more because I promised that we would get to a segment we call Isn't Investing? We're looking for the committee's intro. So I'll get to all that in a second. But first, let me ask you this, Pike.
Sure.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how healthy do you feel this morning?
Pretty unhealthy. I'm going to be honest. Here's what I've done today. I woke up at couldn't sleep very well. Eventually fell asleep and then woke up at 3 a.m. Couldn't get back to sleep. Was starving. So I came out here. I had a leftover beach club sandwich in the fridge. I'm like, what the hell? I'll just eat that. So now it's 4 a.m. I'm eating a club sandwich. Yeah. And then proceed to lay awake for like 4 hours. So then I fall asleep.
You just energized your body. You're just like, hey, it's 4 a.m. Let's just skip to a really early lunch all of a sudden. It's fine.
So yeah, well then I fell asleep just for like a sweaty hour and a half nap. And now I feel just like trash, just like garbage. So
wow.
Yeah, not good.
Not good.
Healthy.
Yeah. So like a 1, 2 on a scale of 10 being, you're triathlete.
Well, I don't know. Like nothing hurts, I guess. So give me a 4.
Okay.
Okay. If I had like a toothache or something, I'd really be hating myself.
You'll be miserable. Right. Exactly. So I'll give you a 4.
Number 4.
I'm sorry. That was just sitting right there. I figured out.
Oh, we have numbers now.
Yeah, we've had them. They're usually for the I Heard That. Which, by the way, sneak in this plug. I Heard That tomorrow. Top 10. It happens. I'll even do some of the scraps that didn't make the top 10, but we'll just bang it all out in one day. So looking forward to it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What? Are you feeling healthy?
Finished. Oh, am I feeling healthy? Yeah, dude. I fucking feel great. I just got double vaccinated. Tonight I'll probably be in flop sweats and chills at the same time. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. That should be great.
Well, I hope it doesn't happen to you because it happened to me and oh boy, miserable. Yeah. All right. Well, hey, can I ask you this? Let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Would you rather have a great body or more money? Perfect body. You can pick it however, head to toe. It's like you're creating a character on Madden.
Yeah.
Every attribute.
Man, can I just talk about a body that obviously Jesus approves of? I was watching The A-Team on Amazon Prime because it's free and I've only seen it once. Then I wanted a good cheesy action film. And on that film, by the way, hell of a cast. Dude, Jessica Biel.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a new it came out maybe 4 or 5 years ago or something.
Right.
Jessica Biel, Liam Neeson, and the guy who I'm going to be talking about his body of, and I cannot remember his name all of a sudden. He's the dude, Philadelphia Eagles fan, Academy Award winner. He was just in that movie with Lady Gaga and those other ones with the dance. No, Silver Linings Playbook. The Hangover was a big one of his.
Oh, Bradley Cooper?
Bradley Cooper's in it.
Yeah.
Dude.
He is? Oh, I didn't know that.
Liam Neeson, Bradley Cooper, Jessica Biel. Not a bad flick. I don't mind it at all. Here's what I'm getting at. Bradley Cooper has a shirtless scene, a bunch of them. And my God, I had no idea. I watched it, and as a straight male, I was like, wow, that guy's body is pretty amazing. I was like,
oh, yeah, I just want to feel it.
Whoa.
Just feel the curves.
I wasn't even like, I wanted to feel it. I was like, his nutrition plan has got to be out of this world. Let me just say, no club sandwiches at 3 a.m. Like, it was regimented. He looked like Wolverine. I couldn't believe it. And it was kind of inspiring. So I'm going to take body over money just because, on this show, we learn about investing and money management, personal finance, and all that kind of stuff. I know for a fact that you get a little bit of money, you can turn that into a lot of bit of money with some hard work and some education. Fucking A, that's not more difficult to do that to your body. It is. That's like one of the hardest things, man. Oh.
Yeah, and I feel like once you have a body like that, I feel like it's way easier to, like, you're more confident to do anything.
100%.
You just like owning
100%.
everything, making money, coming up with ideas.
Dude, yeah. You don't feel like, you feel like, yeah, I work at McDonald's, but have you seen my six pack? Like, you're like crushing it at life if you have an abdomen. It's like one of these weird tangible things. You're like, yeah, dude, who cares? Yeah, I'm poor and I've just filed Chapter 11, but have you seen my delts?
You feel like, right? Yeah, you feel like they're onto something though. Like you see a guy ripped like that, it's like, oh yeah, he's sitting on a really good business idea right now.
100%.
He's gonna make some money.
You know what it is, and I think it's because, you know, I was just listening to this whole podcast driving back from my vaccination immortality shot. It was like what ends up happening is like, you know, that person is able to commit to something. Like that person has a mindset and determination more than you. Like that person took something that you and I do as a weekend warrior hobbyist and turned it into a professional. They're going to wake up at 6 a.m. every day. It doesn't matter how they feel. They're just going to go in and they're going to do it whether they want to or not, like a goddamn professional. Like we do on the show, Pike, every day. Whether we want to do it or not, we show up. They treat their glutes the same way. Like it's like, oh my God. How do you do that?
I like to think what we're doing is as sexy as what they've got going on.
Exactly.
People see this and go, "Oh, Jesus."
Yeah.
Boys.
Yeah. People look at our financial. People look at our financial thighs and they're like, God, I just want to rub them. I just want to spread some baby oil over those financial thighs of Pike. God, can I caress those inner glutes? My God.
Oh, look at this size of that microphone.
Well, as you can tell, we are not financial professionals, and that right there is at Pike Taylor Radio on all social media. Make sure you follow him. He probably will not give sound financial advice, but that's who we are. We're not pros. We're just here for the funs of it. I'm at Sparks Radio on all social media. Hit me up as well. So thank you for being here. We really do appreciate it. It is a fun one today. Like I said, we got a packed show, dude. We don't have any time. So don't you lollygag on hitting the subscribe thumbs up. I don't know what's more important, if it's a subscribe button or if a thumbs up button. It doesn't matter. We got low numbers in both. So anything that you could do to help out the show would be great. I really appreciate it if you could give a rating review on Apple Podcasts as well. We've reached out to the committee to say, hey, we got this segment. Now, we're not doing the segment today, but it's a fun one. It's called Is It Investing? We got plans for it, but the name of it sucks. And we need some help with the intro, Is It Investing? So we want to play your intro for the intro of Is It Investing? And Hunter had a great idea. You send in a video of Is It Investing? And then ask a question, and then we answer it, which I thought would be great, but we need you to send in some questions. So we're looking for the intro. Lauren sent this one in, which I thought was great.
Is this investing? Fuck yes.
Nice. All right. She points at a sick ass old school car, which, by the way, I messaged her over on Patreon. And it's a Ford Thunderbird. We were fucking wrong, dude. Ford Thunderbird.
Jesus, what do we say? A Chevy Impala?
Yeah.
65? Yikes.
Oof. It is a, hold on, 1962 Ford Thunderbird. Her name is Ghost. Damn. She's a beauty, is what she says. So there you go. Shout out to Lauren who messaged me back. There's your intro. So apologize for butchering your beautiful car, Ghost. However, The committee is like crushing it right now, Pike, because we just got another intro for Is It Investing? Are you ready?
I can't wait.
This one might look familiar to you, Pike, this person, because this person.
Is that right? Okay.
His name is Bobby. Do you know a Bobby, Pike?
I know several Bobbies. You're going to have to narrow it down.
Do you know a Bobby that looks strikingly similar to your own face?
A few, yeah.
A few?
So which one is it? I'm kidding. Come on now.
Your parents just name everybody in your family but you, Bobby?
Yeah. Like George Foreman. 12 kids named George.
Yeah, that's right. No, this is your brother. Bobby sent in. Your brother Bobby sent in an intro here for Is It Investing?
Oh, that was nice of him.
All right, so here's Bobby.
Is it investing?
Which is great. So if you're listening to the podcast, he peeks through the blinds of his bathroom or kitchen window and then turns around with like a face like, oh no, is it investing? You know, like the feds are watching him through the window, which I thought was just hilarious. So love it.
Very bizarre. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a weirdo.
Is it investing?
It's quality on so many levels. Shout out to Bobby. Thank you so much for sending in an intro. Absolutely love it. Make sure you're sending in an intro for Is It Investing? We love to bank a bunch of them, play a bunch of them. So just DM it to myself on Instagram. Is probably the easiest way. You can do it on Facebook, but everything on social media is just at Sparks Radio. And Pike, you're on social media at Pike Taylor Radio. You can DM him as well. Before we move on even further, I know this show is just, dude, boom, boom, boom. Hitters, bro. Hitters. The only thing is I got to do a shout out.
Patreon.com/Sparks Radio.
This is huge, and I'm thrilled. Dude, I just, like I said, had a bunch of coffee, and I'm not going to make it, so I got to go take a piss. Can I do that? It's like,
Can I do this?
Know.
Can I just do the shout out real quick? I want you
I'm
to
have to miss some part, so you decide which one's. What's the least important thing we've got going on?
This is the most important because, real quick,
right.
I know you got to pee, but shout out to the one, the only, Roger, who signed up for the special committee. Congratulations, yet another special committee member who signed up over there on the Patreon. Okay, go pee. I'll explain what the special committee is.
Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Another patron. Oh, my God. Look at this. We have a Patreon. If you're new here, thanks for being here. Appreciate it. But we do have a Patreon, right? It starts at $1. It's super cheap. It goes up to $5. Stand back. Watch out. And we always talk about, I only want you to sign up for this damn thing if you're budgeting for it, right? If you got an extra $5 left over and you can afford it, do it. That's how we roll here. But it's $5 a month. You get this sticker right here. It's the member of the special committees, which I will mail you. So, Roger, look for a message in the Patreon. I will ask for you for your address so I can drop all these stickers in there. Because when you sign up for the $5 member of the special committee, you get all the bonus stuff. You get the extra. We do a whole separate podcast every single week, 5 on Friday. We got comedian Greg Salerno in on Fridays as well. We put it up there exclusively on Patreon where we answer 5 questions. It's hilarious. It's got nothing to do with finance. It's got everything to do with comedy. So it's a fun time. Definitely check that out. That's a fan fave. But you're also getting hooked up with this sticker, Project Payhem member, which you're on that tier as well. So when we take all the Patreon money, we bank it all. We haven't spent a dime of the Patreon cash. We get it. We bank it all. And then we are going to blow that cash on some hilarious public shenanigans that we do. So TV commercials in Rim Tim, Kentucky is the example Pike gave. It's nothing but a blast. But then you also get the elevated member sticker as well, which gives you all these tiers have special something in it. But if you sign up for the $5 a month, you get all of them and all the bonus stuff as well for each tier. So hopefully I explained that. So shout out to Roger. Dude, we're just crushing it. We're closing in on our goal of 30 patrons, man. I'm looking forward to that. That'll be amazing.
How many are we at now?
I think, let me
20
check.
something, I hope.
Yeah, 20 something.
Yeah, that's close. Wow.
24. 24.
Oh, thanks,
Hot
Roger.
damn. Thank you. Yeah, shout out to Roger. He's the latest member of the special committee. So that is that's huge, man. We really do appreciate it. Once we get to 30, then we're doing another Project Payhem, which that was the most fun. We put up that billboard in Las Vegas. So can't wait to do it again. Which, by the way, they still haven't billed me.
Oh, yeah? You think he just got away with it?
No, it's on the books somewhere. But they haven't billed, and I've called, and they're like, yeah, okay, we'll do that. Remember that they had to extend me a line of credit to get that billboard up? And so I want it paid. I don't want the business to have a ding on a credit. So,
No, you don't. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm big
Dude,
on
speaking of not paying things, I lost my wallet last weekend. Like a loser.
What happened? Yeah. I saw a tweet about that.
Yeah, I was like hammered downtown trying to ride these scooters. They got the scooters downtown all over the place, like hundreds of them. But yet, none of them work, which is hilarious. So I'm like trying to, and me and my buddies we're set on riding these scooters. So
dude,
I'm trying to
fun. Yeah, I want to do it.
Oh yeah, there was one that worked. So the other two of us were like, "Fuck, I want to do it." So I pulled my ID out of my wallet, hammered, trying to get on the scooter to scan the ID to get into the app. And for whatever reason, just my wallet fell out at some point. Downtown, millions of people down here. Not millions, but a lot of people. I'm like, I tried to find it, but A, I'm hammered. And there's a ton of people. I have no idea where it could be. So I lost my wallet. Anyway, so now I have the exciting journey of getting email after email because I had to cancel my cards of, okay, your Netflix is suspended. your payment didn't go through on the internet bill. Your electric bill, your progressive payment. And I don't have a fucking a way to pay it because they're all like, I'm waiting to get the new cards. So now I got to go through and like repay everything, reset up every auto pay. It's a disaster.
Awful. Yeah, that is the worst. That is brutal, dude. I feel like the ID is going to be even the worst part because then you got to go down. You got to get that anything government ID sucks, man.
Well, thank God when I mentioned I pulled my ID out, I put that back in my pocket, just like a loose leaf ID. Nice. So that was still in my pocket, but everything else is gone. Gift cards.
My dad was just talking to one of his customers, and my dad's a salesman, and he sells like nuts and bolts.
What does he sell?
All kinds of stuff, nuts and bolts. Yeah.
What's the company?
He works for a company called Kimball Midwest, which is
okay.
They're nationwide. They're pretty big, but they sell, like I said, nuts and bolts. So he's in you've probably heard of Snap-on. That's like a competitor of Kimball Midwest.
Well, yeah, my buddy Cody in my band, he's a big time nuts and bolt salesman for Fastenal, which is probably
Fastenal, another competitor.
Yeah,
another competitor. So he's in and out of these guys. Well, he was just telling me one of his customers leases those scooters. So that's how they work. I would love to find out what the business model of those scooters is, because one hell of a way. You got to go pick them all up and charge them. Charge those electric scooters, but then
you don't. You don't actually. You just leave them down there and you let people continue to try to use them and get billed $5 per time, only to find the fucking scooter doesn't work. It's maddening. Nobody's doing anything with them. It's just a ripoff. God.
It sounds like Orlando has a shitty leasee of these scooters, because what company was it? Was it Lime or Bird or what was it?
There's 10 of them. That's the other thing. It's like you got to have 10 apps. There's Bird, Lime, I forget the other ones, but there's literally 10 of them.
So like Bird owns those scooters, but a company leases those scooters from Bird, takes care of them, repairs them, charges them, collects them, does all that kind of stuff. So it's not quite a passive business, but it's something you could do on the side. And maybe we should get this guy on talking about him, but it sounds like someone's not doing their job of picking up these scooters and charging them out there in Orlando. But it's cool because my dad was saying that this guy can just look at an app on his phone and see where all his scooters are and how much money he's making. Like, what? That's awesome.
Dude, hell yeah.
That's amazing. And he's obviously got a full-time job, but he does this on the side. So that sounds like a pretty cool business model. except for you have to go pick up all these scooters, and you're like, what the fuck? What did someone go out to the bayou? Why is someone in the bayou with one of my scooters? And you got to drive all the way out there to go pick up these things.
In our apartment building, they'll be like in the hallway on the 25th floor. Like, Jesus, come on, guys.
What are you doing? You're killing me here. What's going on? What? Someone's jumping in dumpster like Evel Knievel with one of my scooters? What's happening? Yeah, crazy. And it's all par for the course, I'm sure. Again, you get a couple liquors in you, different types. You start mixing booze. You get all kinds of creative ideas on those things.
Oh yeah.
Well, we got a couple things we got to get to here today. We got common investing real quick. Since it is a financial podcast, at least that's what we call it. We're not qualified to to call ourselves professional, but I'll tell you what, we have to talk about some kind of finance, right? People come here, they want to find out something. So let's go over this one. This is a real quick. This is a cool little rule of thumb. There's two types of two types of interest, Pike. Okay. And I took this from Investopedia.com, which is, by the way, a great resource if you're ever trying to find out like something to do with investing, or you have a question like, hey, what is a backdoor Roth? And you just type that into Investopedia, and it's amazing. It'll tell you definitions. They have videos. It's a great resource. I use it all the time. It's a great place to go learn. So there's two types of interest. There's simple interest and there's compound interest. Simple interest is really easy. It's determined by multiplying the daily interest rate by the principal amount and the number of days that elapse between the payments. So essentially, when you have simple interest, it's like, hey, what's the interest rate? It's 8%. I'm going to multiply that by 100 to find out how much do I need to pay in interest. Does that make sense? If I pull out $100 and I got an 8% interest rate, I have $108 I have to pay back at the end of the loan or whatever after one day. Yeah. Okay. That's a simple interest rate. That's easy. Compound interest is the second type of interest. This is where the interest is calculated on the initial principal and also on the accumulated interest of previous periods of a deposit. So essentially, it's interest on interest. And I love compound interest when it works for you. When it's working against you, it's the devil's work. When it's working for you, it's fucking from heaven. It's God's gift to mankind, is quote unquote what Warren Buffett said about compound interest. So how does compound interest work? That same 8% on $100 after one day, let's say they're charging you 8% a day, which is like, holy shit, what are you doing here? You get $108. Okay. Another 8%. Well, you take $108 plus 8% on that because you just reinvested that interest. Okay. And then that compounds, that keeps going up. So 8% on whatever the 8% was on the 8% on the 8%. This is how people can become millionaires over time with a little bit of money. This is where compound interest comes into your favor when you have more time than money. So if you're in your 20s or your 30s and you're like, hey, I would love to be a millionaire by the time I retire, how do I do it? Well, compound interest is the answer. And this is why Warren Buffett calls it God's gift to mankind. And this is why I'm bringing up a cool little rule of thumb called the rule of 72. And the rule of 72 is something that people use when they want to calculate the return on investment, and it involves the interest rate of something. So here's the rule of 72. It's super easy to calculate. Pike, let's say I have I don't know. Give me it can be anything from I have a bank account to I have to study a country's gross domestic product. Something, it doesn't matter as long as you have a percentage and how long will it take me to double my money on that number. So it's pretty easy. It's pretty cool. So Pike, let's just do a simple math here. So we'll go, I have a 2% interest rate on my money. how long will it take me to double my money? Okay.
Okay.
So
how much money are we talking?
Well, it doesn't matter. It's just any kind of money.
Oh, any kind of money.
It's just, you take your money, think about it, $100. Okay, we'll just give you $100. $100, how long will it take me to double my money at $100 with a 2% interest rate? Okay, so how long will it take me to get to $200? Well, I take my 2% interest rate, and in the rule of 72, you don't put it as a percentage like math. You don't do 0.02, like 2%. You just use it as a 2, the number 2.
Big fat 2, got it.
Big fat 2. So 72 divided by 2 is 36. It's going to take you, so if it's 2% every year, it's going to take you 36 years to get to $200. So if you take that $100 and you don't touch it and you put it in something that gets a 2% APY, right? You're going to get your double your money in 36 years. So you can do this with anything. I have $100. I have $100,000. I want it to get to $200,000. And I have a interest rate of, give me an interest rate, Pike.
6?
I have an interest rate of 6%, which is great because that's, over the amount of inflation, right? Inflation's anywhere from like 3 to 5% typically a year over year. If I have 6% interest rate, I'm beating inflation, which means my money's not going to be worth less. To find out how long, 6% a year, it'll take me 12 years to double my money. 72 divided by 6 is 12 to get to $200,000. So as you can see, it's just an easy mental rule of thumb to figure out, hey, man, how long will it take me to double my investment? And people use this all the time when they are doing personal finance stuff, when they're trying, like I said, calculate the gross domestic product of a country. How long is it going to take me to get my money back? It's pretty cool. So if a country grows at 4% annually, it'll take me 18 years for that country to double that amount of gross domestic product. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Okay. It gets a guy horny, doesn't it? For people that think like, oh, how am I ever going to ever retire, or things like that. But then you find out how money can exponentially grow. Yeah, it's rather exciting. Yeah, in the old pants.
Well, I mean, definitely go online and find yourself a compound interest calculator, because it is obviously much more accurate. This is a rough number. It's not precisely, but oddly enough, it's a pretty fucking close number every single time. It's like that's why it's called the rule of 72. It's just a weird thing that just happens from time to time. So if you're thinking like, hey man, can I borrow your money? I swear it's a good investment and you'll double your money. And be like, how long will it take me to double my money? Do I want to lend this or something? Do I want to buy this real estate? Do I want to invest in a company? Do I want to buy stock? What's its annual growth? Boom. That'll tell you real quick.
Okay.
Then you can dive into the numbers. So it's just kind of a rough estimate. So I think we filled our quota for being a financial podcast. I think we just kind of were like, hey, we did it.
That's plenty. I mean, Jesus, how long? You don't need to spend very much time for that kind of information. That's just good stuff. It's a quick gold nugget for you. Put that in your pocket. Let it
just scoot around on that one. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. So let's get to this segment here that I was promising the committee that we get to. Comment investing. This is when we get, every so often, we don't really have a set period of time. What we do is we take all the comments that we've gotten on our Apple podcast reviews or YouTube comments. I didn't do any Instagram comments. These were all just YouTube comments. So if you want to be on the next round of comment investing, make sure you're leaving the comment over there on youtube.com/SparksRadio, or give us 5 stars over on Apple Podcasts. And then what we'll do is you leave us 5 stars and then say whatever you want. We'll read back your comment over here on comment investing. Let's start with the Apple podcast, or let's start with the YouTube comments. And what we'll do is Pike and I will decide whether we want to invest in these types of comments or divest in these types of comments. And It's not always just because it's a positive or a negative. Sometimes, you know, I kind of like being roasted. I think they're fun. I might want to invest in them.
If they're good.
Yeah, if they're good, right. So here we go. Let's do this. This first one comes from Donna B. Donna B. Sparks, didn't you steal a mannequin arm? That's on YouTube.
Was that something you did? I don't know why you'd be accused of it.
Nor deny. I will plead the fifth here publicly on record about said mannequin arm. I'm not going to sit there. However, I will invest in these kind of comments because I feel like they create a mystique around me. I feel like they create this. Oh, Sparks isn't so vanilla. He's not such a meat and potatoes kind of guy with a receding hairline.
Bad boy.
Yeah, he might have a little. Ooh, is there a dark mystery to this guy? Might be.
Yeah, that's oof. Ooh, stealing fake limbs. You badass.
What do you think?
I'm gonna invest as well, because if you're gonna do something like that, you should be called out. And nice. I imagine, I don't know what the circumstances were. I'm picturing you collecting plastic female body parts and trying to assemble a sex doll at home in your closet. And that was the last piece. So
yes, invest. I need an arm where the mannequin is they're always like in a weird position. Yes. But I needed one that would complete a hugging motion because I just needed to feel the touch of a loved one, whether they were alive or dead. I was like, you know what? I haven't had a hug from a person in years. I'll just invent my own human.
Gross.
All right, here we go. Next comment. So we're both investing in the first one. Here we go. Mohammed. This is a YouTube comment from Mohammed Ahmed. Boy, I'm going to mess up this last name. Ghaffari Khalifa. Sorry, dude, if I messed that up. Snake juice guy would be the richest man.
What?
I have no idea. Was this something we were talking about on the show? Snake juice guy? I have no idea who snake juice guy is.
I don't think so. And why would he be the richest man?
I don't know. But I'm going to invest in this comment because I agree with you, Mohammed. Snake juice guy would be the richest man.
Well, how could he not be?
I don't know, dude.
Invest.
Yeah, definitely invest. Next comment comes from Jonah. Jonah says, new sub.
Jonna, right?
Oh, Jonna, sorry. Jonna Morris. Or is it Moores? Oh, fuck. I'm so bad at names, dude.
I'm gonna go Morez.
Yeah, all right.
That's all right.
She says, new subbed with a black heart. Obviously, I'm investing in that. I mean, if you subscribe to the show, I mean, come on.
Is that what we call it when you subscribe? Subbed?
New subbed, bro. I guess.
That's super cool.
So
I love that she did that.
So cool.
Yeah.
And threw a black heart on there. Like, come on. Little heart emoji.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to you, Jonna. God, I hope I didn't mess up your name. I love your subscribe. Thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Obviously, we're both investing in that. This comes from George Kal-El, which is I imagine a Superman reference. I thought Pike was already talking to Vanilla Ice, which is, Pike interviewed Vanilla Ice, and that's his dig on me, saying he was that I was Vanilla Ice, and you were already talking to
him. He's calling you Vanilla Ice?
Yeah.
Okay. Ow. Is that an insult? Dude, I would love to be Vanilla Ice.
Really?
Why would you not? Yeah, dude.
Wouldn't want to be Vanilla Ice at all.
How could you not? The dude definitely still has money, and he's still like having a blast. Like, you should see him out there when he did that show at SeaWorld. I'm like, man, this guy's still loving it. He's a kid up there.
Time out. You just said when he was doing that show at SeaWorld, You wished you were him. Like you were like
Yeah.
you turned to your wife, God, if only I could be Vanilla Ice performing at SeaWorld. That would be my dream.
Well, it's like he's 20 years older than me, but in here I'm the crabby radio guy going up there going, ladies and gentlemen, it's Vanilla Ice. There you go. And then he's up there, he's like, yeah, yeah. He's like doing this with his arms. I mean, I don't know if he was on drugs or what, but he was just on a level.
Dude, I just picture you like near the, orca sanctuary or whatever at SeaWorld, taking a penny and making a wish like at noon when a bell rang at the same time. You're like, I wish I could trade bodies with Vanilla Ice. And you like flip the coin, and at that time, orca, whale, whatever pops up and balances the penny on its nose, and your wish is granted. Sparkles come down your body, and all of a sudden you're like, go ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. And you got like parachute pants on all of a sudden, and you became Vanilla Ice, bro. And then your dream was complete.
First of all, way off, because I would never dare throw a coin into the orca pool. I mean, come on.
It was a wizard, bro. It was an orca wizard. It wasn't like your typical,
I don't even know if they have orcas still.
I don't know.
Because orca's a whale, right? Like, for as much time as I spent at SeaWorld, I need to learn about this stuff. I thought we got rid of the whales.
Okay. I don't know. I'm just throwing pennies into aquariums left and right. I don't know who lives in there. I'm looking for the fish wizard, whatever it is. Okay. I'm looking for my wish to be granted. Shave my eyebrows and let me dance. This next one comes from Leanne Fabito. This is Leanne's popped on the show multiple times. Shout out to Leanne. Thank you so much. She says notification bells. Look at that. Hot damn.
Okay.
Love these comments.
What does that mean?
She hit the bell on YouTube, the notification bell.
Oh, so she gets notified. Love it.
Notified every time we pop on. Oh, wait, real quick. Are we investing or divesting from George Kalel?
I'm going to invest.
I'm fucking divesting from that, okay? I don't appreciate being compared to Vanilla Ice. Thank you very much. Leanne, I'm investing in the notification bell comment. I'm in. What about you?
Sign me up for investing.
All
Love
right.
It. Getting. Go ahead.
It's okay. Johnny T923 says boats and hoes.
All right. That's just it's a thing that people say all the time, and I love it. It's from a movie. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. If we're talking about the investing world, definitely boats and hoes. There you go. I'm in.
Just in general. Boats, hoes, in any scenario. Yep, love it.
All right. Next one is Super Corn Freak 1, who shout out to Super Corn Freak 1, always commenting on the show. Love it. You know what? I'm taking my review from the podcast. I'm taking my review back from the podcast. LOL, says Super Corn Freak 1. So I don't know what we said. I don't know, but he says he's going to take back his review that he left over on Apple Podcasts. What do you think?
Well, I mean, it depends, like what his review was. Is he taking back a good one or a bad one?
I don't know. I didn't see it. I don't think it's down here.
I assume it'd be good if he's still listening to the show and then decides later he would want to take it back. I'm going to divest. I don't like people flip-flopping like that.
I agree. No takes
leave
back.
A review and take it back. Yeah, exactly.
Divesting for sure. So far, though, I feel like we're investing more than we're divesting. So that's good. Next one. This is kind of a long one. This comes from Troy Leather. He says, I give all praises to you. Thank you so much. At Benny Hack on Telegra, M. You made my day. Just received another 3.5 Bitcoin into my wallet. You the best in the world. God bless you, sir. And I gotta say, this comment first of all, I think he's got the wrong show. I think he's commenting on the wrong thing. He might be confused, okay? Because I don't know who at Benny Hack is, but it ain't us.
It's not us. No. Yeah, I think Troy Leather is either trying to scam somebody or he's on the wrong show. Either way, I hate it.
Yeah, either way, fuck yourself, Troy Leather. Get off our goddamn page, either with your spam or your confusion. We don't like it. You're sitting there talking about Benny Hack. We don't know who Benny Hack is. I don't know. Can't sign off on this guy. Now you're polluting our page with this nonsense.
Yeah, get out of here. Troy Leather. What do you... Nobody's last name is Leather. That's invented. Come on.
Yeah, and I'm not into leather either. It's weird, okay? I'm off. I'm not in. Not my kink, I guess. All right, next one. Divesting for sure. This one comes from the committee chair himself. I mean, my God, the man is a myth. He's a legend. At Colin Robertson. He says, Sparks has a topographical map so women can find his fun parts. Look, I'm going to go with divest. First of all, that sounds creepy. I love maps. I love topographical maps. I don't have a topographical map of my body, though, Colin. Okay, so I don't think we need that in the world. I don't think any woman needs it either. I think they can find my fun parts pretty quickly. Okay, I know you're insinuating the women I'm with in a sexual nature are probably blind. That's why they need a topographical map to find out where those parts are. But let me just say,
penis braille. Got it. I didn't get that out of that.
I thought that's what he meant. When you're blind, your other senses are heightened. Okay.
Right.
So,
well, you could smell a dick. Yep, there it is.
Oh, awful. Ash trash booty cheeks.
No, I'm not talking about smell. I'm talking about the heat that radiates from what I call my nuclear core, which is a lot of people think it's my penis. It's actually my testes. So, that's what I'm saying. I'm talking about just the heat. The sense of touch doesn't just imply the bumps, like you said, penis braille. Okay, I'm talking about temperature. Like you can feel that thing pulsating, just wow, 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 wow. Okay, it's almost like the Dalai Lama that flies in. It's like that's my dong. So I don't think you need a topographical map. Okay, even blind ladies that I'm with can find it pretty easily.
How many blind women are you actively with?
I don't sight shame, Pike. That's not who I am.
I'm not saying you need to. I'm just curious. It sounds like there's a bunch of them, a handful of them.
Oh, yeah. Well, when you have these golden pipes that I have, people without the sense of sight just flock to you. They're like, oh my God, is that Taylor Swift? Oh my God, I can't wait to go meet her. And then it's not until later that they find out that I'm an adult 35-year-old male. And they're like, oh, I thought you were a young lady with that type of voice. And I was like, haha, nope, totally me.
People see. Who says you sound like a woman? That's fiction. Come on. You sound good.
Look, I've got like a reedy, whiny, I have like that Urkel, and I do that type voice that just, it pierces people in an unpleasant way. That's my voice.
Well, you're in a hell of a career.
I know.
I mean, I think you sound great.
Thanks, Pike. Are you investing in that or no? The topographical
I forget
map
who the topographical. Oh yeah. Oh, heavily.
All right. Well, I'm
running out of money here. I'm investing so hard.
Lauren is here. Lauren, we talked about your car earlier if you're just joining us, but she says, killing it today, guys. Kick ass. Thanks, Lauren. Appreciate it. Here we go. Let's keep going. More common investing. We're now moving on to the Apple podcast reviews. So shout out to everyone that leaves us. We had a goal of 60. I don't know if we're there. 60 reviews over there on Apple Podcasts, but let's keep them coming. All right, here we go. This comes from the Vegas Fifth Man on December 19th. He said, Sparks' balls. You know what? I did not plan on sticking to my nether regions. It's a little bit too much.
Well, we're there already.
Yeah.
Okay.
He says, go ahead. You read it.
Okay. In regards to Sparks balls, he may say they're the size of Rhode Island, but in fact, they're the size of Alaska. The stuff he's subjected himself to on a daily basis, and he still has the fortitude to march on and give us this day our daily bread, speaks volumes. Keep it up, bro. You're the best. Okay?
Dude, he gave my balls 5 stars. I mean, how do you not invest in this?
Yeah, with a Bible thing in there too.
Bible. My balls are the size of Alaska. And
Dude,
totally invested.
I don't know about the blasphemy in there.
Blasphemy?
I'm not offended. Well, I mean, isn't he referring to your balls as like Jesus?
Daily bread, bro. Yeah.
Jesus approves.
And he approves of them. Thank you. He created them. I mean, what do you believe in here? What's happening here? Right?
Dude, I don't know. It seems like it's going to be offensive.
Offensive.
Somebody, so,
I'm created in the image of God, right? I mean, what kind of, isn't that what they teach you?
I don't know what they're teaching nowadays.
Right. Well, you know, when my balls are radiating from all the heat, and what I like to call sexual tension, it's what I go, are you ready for your daily bread?
Here comes the loaf. Gross.
This is my last episode. Yeah, this is the one they play back in court. You know, this is the one. Your Honor, I would like to see Exhibit A. Yes, it's this review here. He called his balls the daily bread. All right. I'm still investing. Are you investing or no?
No, divesting. Very
smart.
inappropriate.
I agree with you, but I can't do it. Here we go. Next one. This is from the Genius 2. Rim Nation is the subject, and it says hashtag Rim Nation 5 stars. I'm obviously divesting in that. So,
and I'll go ahead and invest. What a comment.
Okay, you read this one, Pike.
Okay. Subject line, love for Sparks. It's from Miguel. It says, this podcast is a fun listen that makes me laugh. It's in the regular pod rotation for sure. Huh. I like that. Love for Sparks.
I'm investing.
Missing one, it seems like.
Yeah, you know, he really mentioned the core of the show. So, love for Sparks, anything that says love for Sparks, I'm in. So he doesn't make any mention of you. So I'm obviously investing in those kind of comments. I love that.
Well, yeah, I would just, for me, what I would like to see from this comment that would make me invest would be like including maybe half of the show. I mean, like literally, if you're looking at the screen right now, it's like half of it is my head. Now, what's coming out of that head, whether you like it or not, whatever, it's still nonetheless half the show. So divest.
Wow.
In fact, if you could go in the back end and delete that review. I don't know if that's
Suck
ethical or
it,
not.
Miguel. Wow. Well, you know what, Miguel? Your comment stays because I am investing. All right, here we go. We got to move things along. I don't think we'll have time for news that matters today, dude. We got so many more comments here. We got a lot of comments.
I gotta piss again. We've been doing so. I know. I mean, I'll make it, but just so you know, that's how often I have to piss.
Wow. All right, here we go. Next one. This comes from Rye Guy Music Man. He says comedy, finance, poop jokes. That's the comment subject line. Do you ever wonder if you can mix anal analogies with financial advice? Do you discriminate against children and legless people? Do you enjoy watching people eat mayo? Can you invest in Starbucks gift cards? How much do you like your backdoor Roth used? Parentheses with DCA lube. Well, wonder no more. It's here. It's in your face. It's magical. So many questions, so many questions you never had answered daily from the basement dwelling non-financial gurus. Dream team. Here you go. Look, Pike, the team. Sparks and Pike. It's the Spark Show. Seriously, I love these guys. Signed, Ryan B.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's more like it.
Dream
That's
team,
what Daddy
bro.
likes to see. Okay, yes, sign me up.
Dude,
I love that.
Totally investing.
Thank you, Ryan.
Can you imagine if one day we're speaking at a conference, a financial conference, and they bring out these boys? You know, oh wait, this guy over there and this guy right here. Can you imagine we walk out and we're like, I know you guys are all, you know, there's a financial conference called FinCon, right? It's like a financial conference, FinCon. It's a big one. And we should go there and try to be a speaker. And we start off our speech with a rectum riddle.
For the audience. A little crowd participation, icebreaker.
Yeah. Hey, guys, I know you guys all know more about investing than we do, but I'm just wondering.
Guess what's up my rectum?
Guess what?
How
Guess
awesome would that be?
what's way.
Okay, that's enough out of you. Yeah, we're definitely investing, both of us. Let's keep it moving here because we don't have a lot of time. Fun and finance, who knew? This comes from Douglas57. All joking aside, Sparks has always had his eye on many interesting and profitable financial endeavors. Pike, on the other hand, has had his eye on ... Well, just listen and you'll find out.
Oh, little teaser. Okay, I like that. I don't know what he's insinuating. I don't know if I like it or not.
Maybe he's referring to the brown eye, which you keep bringing up here on the show with your stupid Rim Nation shout outs.
That's a whole different thing. It's not even anus related. At this point, it's just a lifestyle, okay?
I'm investing.
I like it too.
All right.
Invest.
We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Here we go. 5 left. Thanks for the entertainment. Go ahead, read this one.
Okay, great. From Geo702. Hey, Sparks. Hey, Pike. Please keep up what you're doing. You guys are lifesavers with your podcast. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Come on. I work in construction, and it's a breeze when you're listening to The Spark Show. I used to love hearing you in the mornings on BS in the Morning. Glad I started listening to BS in the Morning a few years ago. To be honest, the show has not been the same without you.
Shit, I didn't see this part. Sorry.
Well, no, you know.
Sorry, BS in the Morning. I did not see this part. I did not read this part.
Dude, that's such a... Everyone's going to say that no matter what. Like, and I'm not saying it wasn't great or worse with you. It's just, it's not the same.
It's
like,
definitely not the same, yeah. But I didn't mean to put this shit on the people over there at BS in the Morning. I love all those people still. They're all great human beings, and you should absolutely listen to that show. So I just didn't want to sit here and make it seem like I'm fucking dunking on them, you know?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Yeah. All right. Well, then here we go at the end. It says, again, Spark. Again, thanks for everything you guys do. Hashtag Spark Show for life. Hashtag Rim Nation for life.
Wow.
Yes. Dude, I as much as you hate Rim Nation, like at what point are you just going to go, okay, that seems to be what people grab onto the most?
Oh, that's not true. He said
this.
hashtag Spark Show for life. Come on, bro. I mean, it's in there. But I am conflicted now because I don't want, Rim Nation for life. You're going to be 80 years old and tonguing? No way, dude. I'm out. I'm out. I'm divesting in this comment.
Oh my God. By then you would care so little about anything. You're just going to be tonguing. It's just, what am I going to do for fun today? I don't know. I don't know how to work any technology. Let's just go tonguing. That's how I imagine retirement.
Let's go tonguing. Oh my God. That sounds like the worst country song of all time. Let's go tongue.
Have you heard those? Well, of course you've heard the sea shanties. You made one of your own, like the one that everyone sings. It says something about when the tonguing's done, and then when you're older, it's never done. It's just beginning.
Oh no! Oh God! I got left. I don't know how to work technology. Let's go tonguing.
Too old to do anything. Tonguing.
All right, I'm definitely divesting from that comment. Thank you for the 5 stars, Gio. But my God, you poisoned it there at the end. What do you think?
Okay.
Invest.
Yep.
All right, next one. It says Sparks is the man. This is from The Lost Cat. I listen to the podcasts on YouTube every day, says The Lost Cat. As The Lost Cat. Thank you. Informative, funny, and witty. Matt is certainly a talented person. Bad reader, but certainly a talented person. Well, thank you, The Lost Cat. Appreciate it. Obviously, I'm going to invest in this one because he made no mention of Pike at all. He says Matt, which is my first name. Sparks is the man, is the subject. He informative, funny, and witty. I mean, I'm investing
I'm not gonna,
heavy.
I get that. And like, obviously, Cody Matt, this is clearly a family member or old friend of yours. So I know he didn't mean, I'm not going to take that personally. So invest. It's fine.
Actually, I do know who that is. It's a member of the special committee, not a family member, but it is. I don't know if I want to blow up their spot. I don't know if they want the anonymity on YouTube, so I won't do it. But let's just say this person did just become recently, in the last few weeks, I'll give it that amount of cover, a member of the special committee. So shout out to the members of the special committee. Don't forget, sign up for the old Patreon. Love it. We got 3 left here, Pike, and we got to wrap this up. We're running long here.
Okay. Yeah.
Go ahead, read this one.
This comes from Frankie Bobby. It's called Great Show. 5 stars. I used to listen to Sparks on the radio every morning for years, then followed him to his podcast, and I look forward to listening to it every day, especially since it took a little financial turn. It has really helped me a lot with plenty of laughter along the way. Pike brings a great connection to the show. Keep it up. Hashtag RimNation. Hey.
I mean, it started off so strong. I mean, like, I used to listen to Sparks on the radio every morning for years, then follow a podcast, look forward to listening to it. Right now, I'm like, fucking Frankie Bobby, you're crushing it. It's like, boom, 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 boom. And then, you know, we started doing finance, right? We kind of niched down. We made it something, personally, I'm very interested in, right? Personal finance. It's fun to me. Then he has to bring up you at the end, and I'm like, oh, God, he kind of ruined it there. And then he drops the fucking nuclear bomb of worst reviews ever at the end with the hashtag that's just uncalled for.
I guess I have nothing more to say about RimNation and its obvious connection with the listeners. So at this point, you're just, I don't know, you're kind of being shitty.
Something, well, if I was being shitty, that'd be something you're into. Obviously. And I'm not into it, so therefore I don't want to be associated with it. I am not a fan of that, and I don't partake, but I will say I am divesting in this comment. So Frankie Bobby, thank you for the 5 stars. Thank you for the comment, but I'm out. Gone.
All I needed was the last hashtag, and I'm investing. Hell of a comment.
This comes from at Planet JMB 74 says subject is I meant to click 1 star. The review is how do I change it?
That's so good. God, I hope that's not a joke. I hope that's legitimately.
That is amazing, Planet JMB 74. Absolutely incredible. He gave 5 stars. I meant to click 1 star. The fucking review itself is how do I change it? Absolutely comedic brilliance there. I am 100% investing in that comment. If we got 20 more of those, I would laugh just as hard every single time. Absolutely brilliant. Here's the last one. Go ahead.
Okay. From Brain Spark. The subject line is fun. It says, Pike, he leads with the main character of the show, obviously, and Sparks really know how to have fun. They explain simple finance stuff and get excited about investing. They just make dumb jokes and have fun. Hey, all right.
I mean, he mentioned fun 3 times in that, simple 5-star review. That's pretty amazing, right?
Yeah, if the worst thing people have to say about us is these guys are fun, then we're doing okay.
I think we're doing our chops. Yeah. I mean,
I feel like people have worse things to say, but so far that's the worst one I've heard.
Oh, yeah. Fun. Yeah. Dude, we have like all 5 stars except for 1 star and 1 4-star. And the 1 star doesn't bother me as much as the 4-star, because the 4-star review, by the way, is from my brother, who didn't give us 5 stars.
What?
What kind of curmudgeon is my brother who's like, I mean, he can do better.
That's just tough love.
I know.
Yeah.
It was like, dude, could you just lie? You're my brother. Just lie and give us 5. What are you doing?
Yeah. Well, what was the comment? Did he explain?
I don't even remember what it is. I don't know. It was a while ago, and I'm sure he's like, no. You got to leave room for growth. You gotta aspire to do better.
Be better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. I don't know. I would have to. I'm not saying we got a ton of reviews. Obviously, we want more. That's why we do comment investing. Plus, it's just fun to see what you got. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, it's not for my brother. Okay.
Well,
no,
that was all a big lie, wasn't it?
Oh, well, maybe it is. It's from CMAD788. So I don't know who that is, but they gave us 4 stars. If I find out, look, I'll ask my brother what his Apple iTunes handle is or whatever it's called. We'll find out if that is my brother. We'll talk about that on the show next week. And I want him to give me an explanation as to why he gave us 4 stars and didn't just,
Yeah, you can't just leave 4 and then not say anything.
That's right. Yeah. Well, there you go. That's it for the show. I know we went a little long here today, so thank you so much for watching. Shout out to Lauren, who is a member of the special committee and also watching live over there on youtube.com/SparksRadio. If you're doing the same, you're watching this, definitely hit that subscribe button, man. That would be huge. Thumbs up. I heard thumbs ups are just as good as the old subscribe. So whatever you want to do, if you can hit both, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does help out the show. And obviously, what really helps out the show is telling a friend. Send them a link to this episode. Be like, hey, man, I love this show. Financial nuggets with a lot of laughing. And text them the link of it. You just tell a friend. That would be huge for us. And if you want to go above and beyond, like all these people on Comment Investing, well, then do it over there on Apple Podcasts. Give us 5 stars. Leave a comment. And you might be on the next round. Might be. I guarantee you're on the next round of Comment Investing. Love it. Thank you to all the committee members that have given a review. We're at 59 ratings. We're trying to get to 60. If you can get on over there to Apple Podcasts, if you listen to this on an iPhone, you have Apple Podcasts, go and leave a review on our thing. That would be huge. We really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Make sure you're following this non-financial advisor on all social media. You got a guitar there on the right? I know you got one behind you, but is that another one on the...
Yeah, somebody moved my acoustic guitar over here. I don't know who.
Can you play us
we
out?
Have some I got people sleeping.
Then don't play us out.
Brother-in-laws. Yeah.
Oh,
I think that's probably why they moved it. Yeah, we got a couple young brother-in-laws on spring break, so they're down here from Minnesota, and they're sleeping. They're sleeping like I would have as a 16-year-old till noon at least.
Wow.
Yeah, a couple sleepy heads.
Those were the days, weren't they?
So, oh my God. Just trust, though, that if I did play us out, it'd be very good. Imagine the most beautiful thing you've ever heard.
Oh my God. He's like an angel on the harp. That's what he treats his guitar like. I mean, it'll just serene and arousing all at the same time. Make sure you're following him on all social media at Pike Taylor Radio. I am at Sparks Radio on all social media. Give us the old DM, follow, like, all that kind of good stuff. We love chatting with you. Don't feel like, oh, I know they're super hot and really important people, but I don't think they'll ever talk to me. Opposite. Okay.
Right.
We're ugly and not important at all. So we love to chit chat with you. Any last words, Pike?
Very hot.
Those over, motherfuckers. Now